What's up guys, I hope you are well. Today I'm going to share with you guys how I've created this look, so stick around and keep watching. I'm using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Natural. I'm also using a puff applicator that I received from a different cushion. I like to use this applicator when I don't want to use my hands and when I want my skin to look like skin. Sometimes when I use dry brushes, they tend to make my skin look a little dry, but I feel like with applicators, they absorb into the skin really well and makes your skin look dewy. This tinted moisturizer is perfect for people who don't like makeup. As you can see, it doesn't cover my freckles, it lets my skin breathe. So if you need something natural, I would go for this. Here I'm using the Tarte Shapetapa Concealer in the shade Light Medium. I like to dab it under my eyes with my fingers and then apply it with the applicator.
Start your computations. Go. I think we're getting into a weird area here.
I'm hydrating my lips with the Buxom Powerplump Lip Balm before I move on to the rest of my face. Moving on to my brows, I'm using my Anastasia brow palette and I'm using the shade Taupe. When you're filling in your brows, remember you want to use flickering motions to create the most realistic brows. We're not trying to create blocks, so remember that. And don't be afraid, when you make a mistake, you can always fix it with a spoolie. Use your spoolie to brush it out and blur it out. For my eyeshadow, I'm using the Nubian palette by Juvia's in the shades number 4 and number 5. I'm using shade number 4 to create a base for my eyes. Once shade number 4 is all blended out, I'll take shade number 5 and apply it at the ends and blend them out into my crease. To blend out the darker shade, I'll use the brush that I used for shade number 4. I'm using a bullet brush and applying shade number 5 onto the bottom of my eyes. I like to take my time when I am applying my eyeshadow just because I have two very different eye shapes and I need to make sure that they kind of somewhat look even. Using my Daiso eyelash curler, I curl them very tight because I have sparse lashes. And I need even the shortest of lashes to show. The Lancome Hypnosis Waterproof Mascara is by far the best mascara that I have ever used. My lashes are really sparse and very short, but using this mascara, even the shortest of lashes become visible.
On a besoin de stabilité et de retrouver ses racines.
I'm using shade number 1 from the Nubian palette I used on my eyes to highlight my eyes.
On est content de les retrouver.
I'm using the Nudestix blush in Sunkissed. I did something different, as you can see. I used it by the stick. I normally use my fingers to apply blush, but I wanted to see what it would look like if I used it the way that it was manufactured to be used. I think going forward I'll use my fingers, but in the end it came out looking okay. It probably ended up looking okay because I eventually used my fingers to blend everything out. After blending out the blush, it still looks like there is a little too much blush on this side. So I'm going to take the cushion applicator that I used for my tinted moisturizer and blend it out with that. For contour, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette in light to medium. I'll be using the lightest shade of bronzer to contour my face, and then I'll go in with a smaller brush to contour my nose. I'm using the RMS Luminizer Quad in shade Champagne Rose to highlight my nose, my cupid's bow, my cheekbones, and a little bit on my forehead and my chin. I just love the dewy look because I always struggle with dehydrated, dry skin, so it makes me feel better when my skin looks hydrated and moisturized. finish this look off, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I swear by this Urban Decay setting spray. It really just keeps your makeup on all day long. If you don't want to worry about touching up throughout the day, I suggest you go buy this. Sorry, one last thing. Lips. I'm using the NYX Cosmetics lingerie line in the shade Cabaret Show. I really love this color just because it makes my lips look like my lips, and it just really works for me. Here's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, comment below, and I will see you next time.